In the previous video, we looked at using CTB files or color-dependent printing tables. Now I want to look at STBs or shading-dependent color tables. So let's open up this file right here. The VW250. These very much the same way that you do in your pin table for a CTB file. So you make a plot style. This one's called normal, and you just tell it what to do. It says use object color. Okay, so it can. Now in this one, it's color here. It says use object color. The normal is the default setting, and you can't really change that. It's kind of one that comes with all of them. But this one here, color, you can see it says use object color. So it's not going to print it black and white. It'll print red as red, blue as blue, green as green, etc. You can turn off your grayscaling, anything like that. All of the same settings you have in the CTB file, but they're all right here. And you don't have to set up 255 different pins. This is one of the biggest advantages of using style table instead of a color dependent style table. So I can set up my screening. When I use color, everything's going to print as it is on color. They're going to print to the line weight. In this case, that is set up in my layer standard. And I'm going to have 100% screening. Now, if I go to 10% screening, you can see it's set here and it's set to black. So that's typically what you do with an STB file. So if you want things to go a little bit lighter, you set the screening to something a little less. If you want them to be lighter, you'll set them to a lower screen setting. If you want them to be darker, you'll set them to a higher screen setting. So when you go to plot, you'll pick your STB file that you're going to use, whichever one it is, and then you just print, just like normal. Use your PC3 file that you want, or a page setup, paper size, whatever the case might be. So with the CTB file, you have to set up 255 different pin sets, or you can just go to your STB file and do kind of a global setting. So they're a lot easier to create and maintain, and you need a lot fewer of them than you do with your CTB files.